Hi, my lovely people. Guys, what a honor to host you over here in the drama-free zone. I am so looking forward to the things that this channel is going to bring and the people that are going to watch it and all the new people. Welcome. And to all my storm chasers from the other side of the tracks and the other side of the sector that has come over here to listen to your girl. Kudos to you. I wouldn't be who I was without my fans and my support. So, no further ado. We are going to start off over here when I do videos with a positive quote. Okay, I seen this one. I really thought, wow, isn't that the truth? The best view comes after the hardest climb. And I believe in that because boy, have I had some hard climbs. And when I get to the top of that mountain and all that baggage is left down at the bottom of the mountain, ooh, that view is clear. So I wanted to start that video off with this right here. I hope everybody likes it, and I hope that everybody in some way, when we put these quotes up here, can actually, be like, wow, I understand it, or it helps somebody through some kind of time, or just whatever it is, or just catches your moment, gets your mind for that moment. But all right, let's get into our topic today. Today I want to discuss Zonnique Harris. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna play the video. Okay. We're gonna do some back history, then we're gonna play it again and we're gonna talk about it. If anyone does not know, Zonnique is T.I. and Tiny's daughter through marriage. Okay, we'll break it down. But it's a video circulating all around the land that's got people worried. Here it is.
Toys. I ain't gonna lie. You wanna see her box of toys? Those are Hunter's toys. She has the option to play with these toys every day. And that's it, bitch. That's it. She thinks she about to have a bunch of toys because she T.I. and Tiny grandchild. No, girl, bye. You ain't nobody. Sit your ass down. Wait till your birthday. Then she didn't get no party. Poor Hunter. She'll be alright. The people out here don't get shit, man. Think she about to be getting special treatment. Girl, bye. Alright, y'all. Y'all have a great night. Happy holidays if I don't see y'all until next year. Because y'all know me. Y'all may not. And yeah.
Oh my. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Ooh, that video gives me chills up my spine. But there's a lot of people are probably like, oh, who is this girl? Okay. Well, this girl is the biological daughter of Tiny Harris, okay? And that's T.I.'s wife. So, no, she is not the biological daughter of T.I., but she is, the stepchild. She is with another, father, but this is her mother, and the mother's married to T.I. So we all know T.I. and Tiny. Okay, now, little backstory. We all know Tiny from Escape. Tiny was the one, that was singing the little ad libs with the kind of the deeper voice and still could hit a tone because y'all, let me just say this. Ooh, I love me some Escape. Because you know what? Just kicking it. Oh my God. Or you're my little secret. Don't get me started. Don't get me started because I love me some Escape. But yes, her mother was, that's how she got her start, was Escape. So now let's go back. We have seen on TV shows, okay, that Zonnique was actually raised more by Tiny's mother than Tiny because Tiny was a teenage mother. Okay. When I watched the T.I. and Tiny show, I really, really liked the scene where she went over and was visiting her mother and she was talking to her about Zonnique. She was saying, I'm just happy that she's got more siblings. I'm happy that I'm not on the road. I'm happy that I can ghostwrite, which a lot of people may not realize. But Candy, we all know Candy, and Tiny are best friends. And they did a lot of writing. And one of their famous songs was Bills, Bills, Bills for Destiny Child. Keep paying my bills, keep paying telephone bills. Remember that? That was one of the hits that they wrote for Destiny Child. that won Grammys and got them really, really out here on the scene. They did a lot of writing for Rihanna, My Umbrella, Ella, Ella, A. Yeah, So they are making a lot of moves out here in the street. So she was having a conversation with her mother, and she was saying to her mother, which would be Zonnique's grandma, without you, I wouldn't have done it. I was a teenage parent. Zonnique's father was not in her life. She was explaining how, now that she's having more children with T.I., she's kind of happy that she was seeing that Zonnique was bonding with all her siblings and this, and this. And she was saying how she was just so happy that she was able to be a housewife. And if we also watch T.I. and Tiny, we know T.I. was very, 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 very adamant on Tiny being a housewife and a mother and him making the checks. A lot of people were calling him a little a-ho because he was doing that, right? But anywho, back on topic. She had this conversation with the grandmother, which would be Tiny's mother, and she, was pretty much thanking her for everything she had did and how she helped raise Zonnique and how she wouldn't be able to be on the road without it. And that how her mother kept the bond between her and the daughter strong, even though Tiny was not there. But Tiny was, expressing guilt in the fact that from the age of Zonnique being like 1 to like 7, 8, she was on the road constantly. And she was, she broke it down as a mother. There was no bond, there was no nothing. So it took a lot of healing for her and Zonnique to be one. Now, if we sit here, okay, and we watch the video again, I think it's something in there that we might be able to realize maybe a generational curse.
Toys. I ain't gonna lie. You wanna see her box of toys? Those are Hunter's toys. She has the option to play with these toys every day. And that's it, bitch. That's it. She thinks she about to have a bunch of toys because she, T.I. and Tiny grandchild. No, girl, bye. You ain't nobody. Sit your ass down. Wait till your birthday. Then she didn't get no party. Poor Hunter. She'll be alright. People out here don't get shit, man. Think she about to be getting special treatment. Girl, bye. Alright, y'all. Y'all have a great night. Happy holidays if I don't see y'all until next year. Because y'all know me. Y'all may not. And yeah.
Uh-oh. So, wait a minute. Let me do a little drag here because I don't like when nobody talk to their kids like that. Girl, first off, you ain't nothing special and you need to sit down. You were just born to 2 parents that had a talent. Because, girl, we did see you out here bouncing around these streets trying to be in that little bubblegum band that didn't make it very far. Don't be trying to tell nobody that there ain't nothing when you know that, girlfriend, you were made because of your mother. Anywho, but let me just say one thing. This is what I see in a generational curse. I see that, number one, Zonnique has no bond with her daughter. And this is not the first video that's circulated where it's, you can't really see a bond with her. It's a lot. This one just kind of caught my immediate attention. Okay, let me just say it that way. But it's hard to see a bond between her and her daughter. It was more like when, if you go back and look on Google and watch the baby shower, Zonnique loved the pregnant attention. But when the baby came out, it was like nannies. Matter of fact, if you look in the background, okay, of the picture that I put up, let me put it back up here. You can actually see the nanny over in the corner. Right under the daddy. You see the lady sitting there. So she was really into nannies. She was really into other people taking care of her children. And I believe that this comes from the fact that her and her mother did not have a bond, and her mother was out on the road, and her mother did a lot of ponding her off onto the grandmother. Now, did anybody know, okay, that actually Tiny's father was in a band, a really popular band? He was a musician. So when he was out on the road, the children were left with the mother. And Tiny always, when her father passed, was talking about how she wished she had more time with him. She felt like when she was younger that he wasn't there because he was always on the road. He was in a blues band. See the generation? Bing, 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 bing. It's a generational curse, but it's also a generational blessing because they all have some kind of talent, which must be, of course, locally. But for her to say, Girl, you ain't even getting a birthday party. You ain't special. People don't get shit. What? That shows the lack of bond, number one. The fact that she actually has a little bin of toys and you could afford to have a dream dollhouse and a wonderful bedroom, that also shows your lack of a bond. Because I'm sorry, if I was a young mother who had bountiful, plentiful money, my time and money would be spent on my child. Not this plastic surgery that we see each. Just take a look from here. Look at her young little face to here. And then the video, she's just been worried about this plastic surgery, getting her face all sunk in and things like that, but not focusing on her child. Then one thing that caught my attention also was when she said, girl, just because you Ti and Tiny grandchild don't mean you're gonna have everything. That's because Tiny has stated when Zonnique actually made a video similar to this before, and it got some press when she was speaking about how a baby is not that special. It's just a baby. Ah, that. So Tiny came out and was like, I love my granddaughter. I spoil her. I do this, I do that. And I think that Tiny sees the same bond her and Zonnique had is what Zonnique has with her daughter. So that's why she continuously buys the granddaughter gifts and, showers her with attention, showers her with love because she's happy. She's probably thinking, dang, you know what? I wish my daughter would do the same thing and see that she has the opportunity to do and be with her child all the time. I'm trying to tell you something. We see this is my prime example right here. Money don't make you happy. Money don't make you a mother. Because in this case, the daughter is not struggling from her little bubblegum band. And she got money and set revenue off of the show. She was an employee of the show. She is verified on Instagram and TikTok. See, that's what I'm saying. Things like that. She's got plenty of revenue. Not to mention, she's got Mommy Warbucks. That's got millions and millions of dollars. But money does not buy you love. Then the fact that she went out and got this little itty bitty rapper type of dude, okay? There's something going on here because it seems like he's more invested in the baby than the mother. So I think it's some counseling that needs to be taking place here. These are the kind of conversations that I would love to have with you guys. And so we need feedback so we can keep this conversation going. And see, this right here, it just runs and runs in my head because it's really sad. Girl, if you got money to throw your baby a birthday party, do it. Do you know how many people out here probably struggle to throw birthday parties for their children? Do you know how many people probably wish that they could rent out a whole museum like your mother did for your younger sister who just turned 5 and make them be like a princess and get JoJo Siwa and everything? You know how many people wish that? Do you know how many people have kids out here, little girls, little boys? When my son turned 5, he just wanted the Power Rangers. He just knew he was going to be a Power Ranger. Do you know that if at that time I knew how to go pay to get a real, you know, we had someone dress up like one, but like these people actually have the money to make dreams come true. Meaning, when you seen Harris, which is the 5-year-old daughter, she wanted JoJo Siwa. Her mom was able to make a phone call and get to that. So that'd be like my son right now, who is like, oh my, they get all crazy over these anime people and these creators. If we had the connections that we could do it, we would do it. That's the bottom line. So for this young girl to have the connections to be able to do everything to make her daughter know that she is special and she is loved and she will not do it, and then she will get on there and say, and you ain't special, it really hurts my heart. It makes me really feel like a little sick inside. So please let me know what you guys think about this topic. Now, one thing I'm going to do is like when I do a story like this, since this one is kind of like tender and raw, I'm going to end it on a happy note. So let's talk about this little bombshell. If you guys don't know who that is, that would be Tiny and T.I.'s daughter together. Their youngest, that would be Harris. And she is a bombshell. So let me just tell you that, number one. But number two, She is just so invested in being like the cutest little thing ever that she don't care about nothing else going in the world. If you guys have if you guys have not watched the T.I. and Tiny show, she was like still in the show every time. As soon as the camera got on her, she was like, "Yep, I'm ready. I'm that diva." So I came across a little video of this little sweetheart. And when I tell you, like we were saying about, generational curse and generational blessings, this little girl is a generational blessing. She is talented. She can sing. She can act. She surely has gotten it from her mother and her grandfather and her father. Here you guys go.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, this a baby. Now tell me, how cute was she at 5 years old with a voice like that? By the time she's 10, she's going to be a powerhouse. She must have gotten it from her mama and daddy. She is ready to be an entertainer. So, guys, I'm going to leave this on a positive note with this sweet little girl here. And you guys tell me what you think. I will see you guys later and have a wonderful day. Also, before we go, I'll put our quote of the video up. Love you guys.